Here we are at Sugoicon 2009, 10th anniversary. Woohoo! It's been a whole decade, can you believe it? And here with me, I have one of the artist guests this weekend at Sugoicon, Dan Hess. We know him. We've talked to him before. How you doing, Dan?
I am doing wonderfully. How about you?
Hot. It is so warm in here. Oh my gosh.
It's a little bit warm yet. You need to be wearing a nice fluffy shirt like this.
I kind of am, but it's not the pirate fluffy.
Not as puffy, yeah.
It's not for the sea breezes to just flow through you. We just need a sea breeze now.
Okay, anyways.
You ready for another interview?
Absolutely.
Another interview because, again, we've had you before and we love you, so that's why we keep coming back for more. So now, apparently, we're going to dive right into some already intense questions here. Now, what did you learn from Angel Moxie as you moved forward to other projects?
Well, what I learned from Angel Moxie, since that was my first real webcomic venture, I made it specifically for a medium that died. I made it for the little Palm PDAs that they made initially, figuring that people could load the images up. So I made them purposely really, really small.
Provided everybody had a Palm. See,
that too. So I've learned, in the sense, in the meantime, make things for print, because eventually you will be printing them, and just the basics of marketing and all that stuff, which I still am horrible at. But
it takes a little, trial and error, I suppose.
It takes extroversion, which I am not ripe with.
Well, you've got more going on in that respect than I do, that's for sure. Now, tell us about the fantasy comedy webcomic, Realms of Ishikaze.
That's my second webcomic after Angel Moxie. That's a story about characters in an online role-playing game. It's been going on for quite a while now. I'm working on book number 6.
6 already? Wow.
Yes.
When you say it's been going on for a long time, how long is a long time?
I think it's been close to 7 years.
7 years, and you're only on book 6, then you're behind. It should be a book per year.
Well, that's what I aim to do in the first place, but unfortunately, things like I get sick, I go on vacation.
Wow.
I just need a vacation, I just need to put some filler up because I'm I don't want to draw today, so yeah, I try.
You do need a vacation every now and then, but when you're sick, man, you're a captive audience. No excuses then, right?
There was one time where I was sick for almost a good month. And so I would just occasionally put up real small doodles saying, Dan's still sick. And I would draw a little picture of myself going, ugh.
A little something to keep the audiences going so they don't wonder, where the hell is he?
Exactly. I've seen so many webcomics out there that will just fall off the face of the earth for no explicable reason. No little sentence on the bottom, I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a project, I can't update this right now, nothing. And then eventually they'll start updating again, 5 months later. It's I've stopped going to your website by then, duh.
I've lost interest. Oh, well.
Exactly. But
just give me a little something.
Yeah, just an ETA, anything.
No, agreed. Now, so 7 years, 6 volumes, and we have some, I don't know if we can get a shot of any of the Realms of Ishikaze right there. See, buy the graphic novel today.
Lovely books.
Finished product. Woohoo! Shameless plug.
Yes, and
oh, they're in full color.
Yes, the comic itself is in full color, which is why these books are kind of a little expensive.
Expensive considering, but they're unique. They're not, nationwide. Well, they are, but it's not
a mainstream.
Mainstream, which can dilute the quality in some respects.
I'm not selling them in Borders.
That's right, exactly. So you can only get them from here or online, right?
Yeah, it's independent press.
See, which makes them again more special, almost handmade in a way.
That would be interesting. Yes, that would be a very expensive book. I've seen handmade books before. They're intricate. Yes.
And intricate, yes. There's nothing wrong with them per se. Now, okay, now you're also in the 5th year, right, and now in the 5th year. Okay, the grammar on this question is a little awkward for me here. Wirepop.com. What you got about that?
Yeah, Wirepop is the site that Ishikaze is hosted on. It is it touts itself as the first online subscription service for manga-styled comics. Currently, we have about a dozen different stories up there right now, including Realms of Ishikaze, of just manga-inspired webcomics.
You say we, that mean you and your posse or you and other artists like you?
Me and many other artists like me. It's actually been the spawning ground for a lot of well-known Western artists, such as Svetlana Shimakova, Queenie Chan, Both of them have come from there, as well as several other artists. So I just like Queenie and Svet, so they're my faves. But yeah, and we have a new breed up there now that are putting up some really interesting stuff. Everybody should check it out.
Indeed, we shall. Now that we've got the plug for it online too, we'll make sure everybody else does too. Now, okay, because I was making mention of him before we went on camera here. The latest is his name is Weesh. Is it Weesh? The green bunny rabbit rodent thingy thing. You have to tell us about him. And like he told me that's black licorice.
Black licorice. That is his power source. He is a creature that grants wishes to kids. He's only seen by kids, so adults, don't notice him. Or
Well, then how come I can see him?
well, because you have that child mentality, or you are childlike in your ways.
Young and hard.
Exactly. But yeah, he grants wishes to these 3 kids, different ages, different sort of mindsets. You have the older sister who is all into, the goth culture, conservation, blogging about political things. So her wishes tend to be a little more pragmatic. You have the middle boy who is all about the sci-fi and the geeky wishes.
Make me into Obi-Wan Kenobi!
Exactly. And then you have the youngest girl who is all about the cute,
I want a pony!
flowery stuff, yes. So far she has not wished for a pony, mainly because I hate drawing horses.
There you go.
So, but she's wished for puppies and cats and stuffed animals to come alive. And
Those are at least a little bit more easy to take care of and explain while you have in your room as opposed to a pony.
exactly, yes.
Honey, where'd you get that pony? Toy store? I don't know.
Internet.
Yeah, the internet!
But of course, since he is powered by licorice, his wishes only last for only so long, depending on how much licorice he has. After that, they go back to normal.
So can
Which never happened.
Okay, so can all 3 kids have him create a wish at the same time?
If he has enough licorice in his tummy, yes.
So they just gotta keep providing for him.
Right.
That can get expensive.
It could, yes, but somehow they manage. It's fun. It's at wishcomic.com. Wishcomic.com. Everybody should check it out. It's
Yes.
family friendly.
And he's very cute. He looks like he'd be mint flavored.
I've never tasted him, so I wouldn't know.
I bet he tastes like licorice though, since he eats so much of it.
Probably.
Does he eat anything else?
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, he has a regular diet, but licorice is the thing that gives him his power source.
Like, where does he come from though?
Nobody knows.
It's a mystery. You gonna cover that, you think, in any future issues?
The comic that I have for sale right now, actually, there's a 10-page story that's not online that covers how he met the kids in the first place. But, of course, he just sort of shows up. So it doesn't really explain where he comes from, but
Element of mystery.
it could be explained in the future. Who knows?
Maybe, right, kind of like the prequel type of thing. That'd be fun. I see you have a stuffed animal of him. Who made that?
That was my mom's doing.
Go, Mom.
Yes, she is handy with the scissors and the sewing needles.
He's damned cute.
Some, nice little stuffed animals. Yep.
Look at him. He's got the tail and everything. You see that? Does that thing at the end, like, is it supposed to, like, light up or anything, like, in the comic or anything? I wondered. Ah, okay, because it looks like it'd be something that would go illuminated. And there's a Weesh scarf, is that, as I'm seeing, kind of? Weesh inspired?
Yes, it's the Wish colors, or at least his fur color, as well as licorice black strands at the ends.
Very cute. We're going to switch to another topic about yours. Now, if Mythbusters, and I assume you are a fan of the show, yes?
Yes, I am.
Me too. What's your favorite episode?
Oh, crap.
You can remember. Because there's so many of them.
Yeah, there's so many out there. I'll tell you what, though. My favorite explosion on there was when they blew up the cement truck.
Oh, I saw part of that.
It has such a great sound to it. It's like, boom! It's fabulous sound.
I like the one where they were talking about shooting guns into the water, and could you actually get shot if you were underwater?
Oh, yeah. They found out if you shoot straight down, then, yeah, you have to go pretty far down. But if they're shooting at an angle, you're safe like about 2 feet down.
And it doesn't matter what kind of gun, man. They used machine guns with that. It was amazing.
Yeah. Small pistols actually do better than large shotguns and stuff.
Let that be, let that be a note to you. If you're going to get shot at, swim in an
Somebody
angle.
dives into the lake or whatever, pull out the pistol and start shooting.
Straight down, not at an angle. Now, but if Mythbusters came to Sugoicon, What convention myths do you think they'd be inclined to test out?
Let's see. They could test to see if people actually shower or not. That's always, a big.
That's dependent upon people telling the truth, though.
True. Or they could do like some sort of scientific testing or something like that. Take samples. Ew, that'd be gross. Perhaps they could test, geekiness of certain people. I don't know. Test maybe to see if people actually do know as much about anime as they say they do.
That's true too. I don't know.
All Naruto that they know.
Or whatever is the flavor of the moment. Yeah. No, that'd be. I'm trying to think what other con myths that I've heard of, and I'm drawing a blank for the moment. Like, does Sailor Bubba dress in normal clothes, not outside of a convention type of thing? But that's not Sugoicon. I don't know. What projects will you be focusing on late in this year and early into next year?
Well, I'm still working on mouseguest.com, which is my website for Disney fanatics who enjoy going to the parks and everything. They can get their fix, as we say. So, you can't get down there all the time. But
next best thing.
Yeah, they can log onto our site, take a virtual tour of currently the Magic Kingdom and Epcot. If they're a paid subscriber, they can actually watch little videos of the ride-throughs on the attractions and collect autographs from characters and stuff. So it's a fun site.
It's an interactive website.
Exactly. It's all about Disney. And another project I'm working on with a bunch of artists friends of mine is a site called Bento Comics.
Okay, what's with Bento Comics?
It's not just another webcomics site. Granted, yes, we're posting lots of webcomics up there, usually short stories, but the crux of it is that people can choose what chapters or what stories they like and actually get them printed into their own personal anthology, an actual book that's delivered to their home. So we're really excited about that. As of recording of this, we are launching it in mid-November when we visit Japan yes.
Nice.
It's going to be fun. But yeah, we're going to launch the site officially then, hopefully. I think it's almost done. Yes, exactly. So hopefully by the time everybody's seeing this, it will actually be up and running, and you can go check it out. BentoComics.com.
BentoComics.com. You got it? Write it down. But it's been great talking to you today.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you, too.
Yes, and I'm glad to see that you're in costume, because it is Halloween today. Happy Halloween.
I am a pirate.
And his mom is in pirate regalia as well. She's wandered off to eat her sandwich. God bless her heart.
She's somewhere.
Got to eat sometime, because it is lunchtime.
You always have to eat, otherwise people get cranky.
Yes. Cranky.